Rolls-Royce Ghost. Wow, I think literally this is going to be the most expensive car I've ever done. Oh, fuck, this car smells like someone broke wind in here. Ugh. Unless that's how a Rolls-Royce is supposed to smell. What a rev. Well, this is a 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost. Had the same BMW door chime as you heard. This car has 6,000 miles. Well, let's get around and critique the interior. Maybe there's something I could find to bitch about in here. First and foremost, the dash is soft to the touch. Not a fan of this piano black here, the entire thing. I think it'll grab a lot of fingerprint smudges. That could get ugly very quick. Glove compartment is a bit on the tiny side, but it is soft to the touch. Here's the radio. It's got to be in dash 6 disc. For a car that cost way over $200,000, I think $250 or something like that, I may be mistaken. It's got to have in dash 6 disc. Here's the climate control. You can see the little wheel. There's a dial to adjust the navigation. Hazards, door locks. This is to adjust the ride. Side of the center console. It has like a rubbery finish to it, but it is actually hard overall. That's strange. Even a 3 Series BMW has a softer center stack than this. Though this area is soft to the touch, but it's also the same thing, like a very thin layer of vinyl or leather. And you can see the stitching right there. Yeah, here's the center console. It's a bit on the small side. You have a power outlet. It is soft. The seats are very soft though. The steering wheel is, strangely, on the skinny side. Steering wheel does tilt and telescope electrically. You can see right there. A rather teeny sun visor. It's rather small. I'm surprised they're using an incandescent bulb here as a lighting fixture rather than an LED. A rather tiny mirror as well. For such an expensive car, I would have expected something much more better made. There's a panoramic sunroof. I don't want to open that because if it's screwed, I don't know. I don't want to be at fault. There's the lighting fixtures. Roadside assistance. Universal garage door opener right under this rearview mirror. Memory seating. Power windows. Window lock. Power mirrors. Door panel on top. It is hard because it has that piano black plastic right up here. So the side is soft to the touch, the entire thing. This trim here is hard to the touch. Runs all the way down. This area of the door panel is soft though. Here's a memory seating. I don't know if you remember if I mentioned that. Here's a trunk. It should open electrically. It should pop up. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna look under the hood. This has Swiss side doors. Just like the old Continental. You have some entertainment screens right there. So this is good for the rich fucks who want to just whack off in the back seat. Throw a good porno in here. And you'll also have your buddy or your wifey right there. Some seat pockets right here so they can store all their toys. Here's the rear climate control. It's actually like a quad setting here actually. Every passenger is individually controlled. You have your power outlet and you have your slot there for the DVD screens, what have you. And some more controls here. Obviously these seats do move electrically. They adjust. That's nice. Even the backrest also moves. Adjusts, I mean. Headrest as well. Lumbar support. Radio controls as well. You also have your controls back here. There we go. Here's your cup holder. For a moment it didn't want to go out. The button just punched in. See, it just punched right in. It didn't even come out. That's a piece of shit. And the same as the front, the little console area right here under the armrest. Lid itself is a bit on the flimsy side, but it is nicely soft. And you have your lighting fixtures right up here. You also have some mirrors so you can see that if you're pretty right on the pillar right there. You have some oh shit handles and some more lighting fixtures on the side of the headliner. Let me sit inside. This is actually one comfortable back seat. I could definitely put something raunchy back here. Pardon me, that's just my dirty side talking. And how can a rich person not have an ashtray? They just need to have that. Door panels just as the same as the front. Follows through. You have some memory seating, and there's your power windows. Here's your trunk area. It does get quite narrow over there. But it's not like anyone who owns this car is going to go to the flea market or anything. Spare tire ought to be somewhere, but I'm not going to start searching for it. V12. This ought to be a 6.6 liter. Metal grille, you don't find that often. I will not be able to do an exhaust shot of this car, but I can at least rev it. So this is going to be my most expensive rev. What the fuck is up with this tach? Am I missing something? It's all the way up. Oh no. I don't know, maybe there's something I'm not understanding. It says power reserve. And let's turn it off. I forgot to mention. Ooh. Radio knob just comes right off just like that. Okay. I forgot to show off the navigation controls while it's still on. You can see it works. Just fluctuate that with the dial, and you also can do that with the radio right here. Now I'm in the radio mode as well. I forgot to show that off, I'm sorry. You have your analog clock and your electronic e-brake with the backup sensors, and I believe this is collapsible mirrors. I could be mistaken. That's what it looks like. It seems to indicate that.